Welcome back to the vlog, guys. So we're here at the garage, and the other day I got Larry to unwrap the pieces that I got him to wrap, sadly. But it's because my friend Josh, the car painter, who's the same guy that painted my rallybacker kit, says he can fit me in this week to get the other pieces that aren't black painted. So we're just gonna get them professionally painted. Today's plan is basically prep these pieces with Bondo because they're not in the best shape. I've made little marks here because I kind of want to modify the kit so that it fits perfectly with my FRS. Like right now, this is the furthest that the bumper goes, and as you can see, there's like this little gap. So my idea is I'm gonna sand that down, fill it with Bondo, and then it's gonna be completely flat. These areas right here as well, I'm just gonna extend it with maybe some fiberglass cloth, fill it with Bondo, sand it down, and then hopefully this will be smooth. I made a small list here on the whiteboard of all of the pieces that are to be painted. We got the rear louver, front bumper, rear trunk and spoiler, which we already took off. Rear apron, believe it or not, one of them flew off on my way to San Jose. I had to get a replacement piece and never ended up painting it black. The reason why I kind of want to paint the louvers as well is because it comes in this kind of like matte satin finish, but I thought it'd be pretty cool if it matched the paint color of the car. Got the rear trunk off. Gotta take off the battle arrow spoiler, the Varus bumper. Here's that unpainted white rallybacker apron. And yeah, Sonny, Larry helping out. Thanks, guys. Progress. This is where we're at. I made sure on the back to kind of reinforce it with some fiberglass. So I think one more pass with a Bondo and we'll be able to fully sand this down and get it super smooth. And then right here, we basically filled in that gap. Same thing, just reinforce it on the back with some fiberglass cloth. I've waited for the Bondo to kind of dry. Let's throw this on and see if it worked. I think I kind of layered the Bondo a little too much on one area, but look, that's not bad. I basically just wanted to cover this area. On this side, yeah, this one fits way better. I'll have to sand it a little bit right there. But look, it covers. The main idea was to cover the exposed headlight trim, the thing that's holding the headlight in. Great, it's the next day. We waited for the Bondos to dry. We stuffed all the pieces into the Raptor, and now we're gonna bring it to Josh's shop. Appreciate it, Josh. Thank you.
More than I thought to be.
I'll compensate you well. Don't worry. Thank you.
It's going to take longer than a couple of days.
Okay, so. That's fine. No rush. There's a R33 in here.
Oh, painted it like what? Like, you know. You got to let it go.
Guys, UPS guys here. We got more packages. Yo, check it out, guys. The KMR skateboard decks have finally arrived. Started opening them up. Here's 2 out of 3. Just the staple KMR blank deck. Awesome. Dope. I get to choose one of these, and I pick this one. So let's bring this to the garage and show you guys that these are actually usable. Perfect timing. I think my brother just got home, but he took my skateboard to get the mail. I remember he borrowed my skateboard from the garage, so if I went to the garage, I wouldn't have had a skateboard to take parts off of anyway. So yeah. Yo, check this out. The new. Yeah, by the way, everyone who's not unfamiliar, this is my brother, aka Articulated. Is it done?
Geo basket kickflip.
Oh, nice shot. Double. Still got it, bro. Why are you skating in those? Like $600 shoes. Came just this morning. There's like maybe 15 boxes of decks.
How wide?
8.25. So it's a little thicker than that one.
You mean this is 8?
I think so. Because I was used to the smaller, thinner boards. If you think about it, the thicker the deck in width, the more landing area. Okay, man. Thanks. Have a good day. Cheers. Catch you later.
Can I land with a kickflip?
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah. You know, you have to just go a little forward because you're landing on the tail. Oh, nice. Oh. Hey. Count that. Good job. Off to the garage. All right. Before we get started on the deck, got a couple of posters to put up. Check. It's the 8080 Supra, okay? Guilty. I'm not gonna lie. I've tried for it, okay? Even before I bought the Supra, I don't know. 2 Supras would be cool. I've tried for several 8080 giveaways, okay? But it's almost like that mindset thing. You spend a little money towards whatever dream car you're working towards, and then eventually, maybe if the stars align, you'll one day get it. Probably gonna put these up there. More inspiration. More Supra photos. As the beginning. Car photo wall. We still have 2 years in this place, okay? Let us build one of our new KMR decks. The edges on this turned out not so good. Grip tape on. Grab yourself some sort of hole poker. Just to give you guys a small idea of the width difference, see my old deck here, which I got at Zoomies, is 8 inches. We'll put that on top of the new deck. Our new boards are 8.25 by 32 inches, I believe. So a little bit bigger, but just by a tiny fraction. In my honest opinion, I think it makes all the difference in the world. Throw in these trucks and we'll test it out.
Bob's, Sandra.
Okay, hail damage car, guys. Okay, I'm not gonna try that yet. New board feels so nice. All right, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to ruin the perfectly good image on the bottom, but we got a lot at home. Probably end up keeping like 2 for myself of each design. Actually, what I see a lot of people doing after they put the trucks on, kind of seal the edges like this. Like I said, as you can see, it's not the most perfect grip tape job, but we got my new deck all ready. They just opened up a new outdoor skate park like 10 minutes away from my house, and I think this is gonna motivate me a little more to get back on the deck. So we did get some of the FRS parts back from Josh from Paint, and we started with the rear, as you can see, so much more complete looking. For almost 2 years, I kept the trunk, and well, the trunk itself was a BRZ trunk that I bought off my friend Levi, who owned an asphalt gray BRZ. Yeah, I was one of those guys who rocked the double spoiler. I got demolished for it, okay? I kept it the asphalt gray and never went through the effort of actually getting it painted. But since we've had so much downtime, I figured why not just do a complete overhaul on the FRS. First, I got my friend Angus to completely paint correct it, get rid of all of the minor scratches and imperfections by buffering it. That took like 3-4 days. It is like scratchless. As for some of the parts, the front bumper, the rear bumper, those weren't even painted before we wrapped it green. Dropped off a whole bunch of the Rallybacker kit and a few other aero pieces with my friend Josh at Assured Auto Body. We got some of the FRS pieces back, so might as well just start putting it all together. Check it out. Diffuser is on, the battle arrow wing is on. Basically, the entire rear is almost put together. I'm probably still gonna get Jesse to recreate us a new diffuser for this thing. Something that would probably match the rear end. And also, you may have noticed, I did end up putting on the side louver. I promised myself I wouldn't because it, honestly, I think it looks tacky, and it still kind of does, but it fits this style. Okay, so I'm not gonna take it off. We'll put on the other side, and yeah, we're still waiting on the front bumper. That's the last remaining piece that still needs to get painted. Other than that, after I put this on, everything is good. As you can see, tons of boxes here. I think today is just like a box opening unpackaging day. So these are actually from my sponsors, Avant-Garde Wheels. So shout outs, AG. I already took a peek. Check it out. Gold. And you got the KMR symbol engraved in the center cap. Alex, Yuya, shout outs. Thank you guys for putting this together for me. I'm definitely gonna be test fitting these today. But for now, I think we're just gonna be working on getting the mask orders, which a lot of you guys have been waiting for. We got a shipment of 18 boxes of dust masks, and these we've been waiting on ourselves. To make a long story short, it was just really bad timing. Probably around the beginning of April, which is basically when all this COVID madness happened. The thing about KMR is we actually get our merch and apparel produced overseas, and we've started doing this for the past couple of years now just because we have a lot more control in terms of super custom cut-and-sews. Like, we can choose everything from the ground up, the color of the stitching, the type of the material for the fabric, and so on. To be honest, half of America is made in China. Anyways, it was during this time we thought we had enough masks, and we just continued printing and fulfilling orders as we went, anticipating that they would come the following week. But little did we know, I mean, since our stuff was being made overseas, the governments down there were pushing the factories to involuntarily shut down, and that meant delays on production for several weeks. We lost contact with our suppliers. It's just been a kind of hectic few months behind the scenes. But now all is said and done, we got the boxes here. This is just half the orders of dust masks, and right now Shane's working on them. But this is the pile. Yeah, I guess today mostly is just catching up with these orders, and probably we're gonna test fit those AGs for sure. This rain came out of nowhere. It's gonna bring the super inside, but Shane's car's in here.
I was duped, didn't know the truth. Got rid of my old flame, now I got a boo.
Hey, birdie. What do you have there, sir?
Just a bubble tea.
Oh, trick or treat. Look who came by. Gonna help out with the orders. We brought along a little friend. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? He's eating Gohan's food. Sorry, buddy. She's just on my way to go pick this guy up, but he ran home. Yo, look! Look! Your friend's here! Yeah.
Be best friends.
Quickly bring Shane's car out. I'm gonna have to readjust this for Shane later, but he's a big person. Well, that was fun. It's like Fast and Furious out here. Mr. Thick Tomatoes over. Brendan's over with his GTR. That's my brother's Civic. Which, by the way, Mom, I'm probably gonna be trading for a Type R, just so you guys know. You got Sunny. Eva's over. Birdie. I think I have too many cars. Welcome to the YouTuber life. Let's bring this guy in. We literally just have one of those like $60 jacks and 2 jack stands.
Damn, I ain't no football player, but I hit it harder than a football player. The girl in my jeans just became a girl. Well, we can talk about that. Oh!
This is literally the 10th time I've kept count. The AGs! Again, big shout outs to Alex for helping me out on selecting these and creating these super custom KMR AG wheels. My heart, guys, it's so gold. Oh, what I love about these, well actually, I love the entire design. I was about to go with a black face with a gold lip. It's kind of hard to capture black wheels sometimes, like you need the right lighting. Go for gold. Fitment, it's super flush with the body. You guys get the idea. This calls for celebration. Thanks, Air. Yeah, the gold really pops out, but I'm probably gonna be changing the color eventually. The downshift blue looks cool and all, and I'll like really milk it while I have it like this, but you know me, and you know at the KMR gallery, we always take things to the next level. Probably not gonna look like this for much longer. Hey, go on, here. Here's a little bit of food. That's pretty cool of you. Let me introduce you to June and July. Our next projects for the next coming weeks. For the RX-8, once we get all the parts for it, this thing's gonna be looking a little different, but we're not gonna be keeping this. This, on the other hand, we will be. This is gonna be the dedicated drift build for when, I guess, there's track events around our city. I wanted to have a car that I can actually bash around and not really care about. I mean, this has already gone through some stuff, but I love the E36 so much. The Mazda, I actually have huge plans for this. We've ordered in a kit. I've talked to Battle Arrow about getting a GT wing for this. Right now, it's on the back burner. Tons of things on the to-do list, just crossing them off one by one. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Ciao.